What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. So in this video, I want to talk about 6 things the narcissist saw in you. And those 6 things are: they seen that you're an independent man or woman. They seen that you were a broken person, that you had been through a lot, but you survived and you still carry on. And they like that about you. They like that about you in the beginning, but there's always a turning point with the narcissist. They like your codependency. They like the fact that you're willing to be there, to be their shoulder to cry on, to lend a helping hand, to loan money, to loan your car. You know, they know that they can get so much out of you. So they kind of depend on you for those things. That that's why, you know, they take a devastating hit when you take those privileges away from them. They like the fact that you are the silent type. You're the type that you don't hear much out of. You're pretty private. You're quiet. You know, people have to inquire about you, or, you're a mystery to most. They like that about you. They figure, you know, chances are if things go left between you and them, that you won't be too um, verbal about it. But that's where they make a big mistake at, by assuming that you're never gonna speak on the abuse. They think that you'll never, ever, like, confront them, which I'm not advising anyone to confront the narcissist, because it's really a waste of time. But they think that you're gonna always be silent about it. They also like that you're free hearted. They like kind individuals because they can, again, get a lot out of you. They expect that you're never going to turn them down, and you're going to always be there with good offerings. And that's how they kind of mimic you also, because they're jealous of that. They like the fact that they can benefit from it with you, but they're also jealous of the fact that this is your true personality. And they notice how people admire you for just being genuinely you. And they want that. They want to feel that energy around them, and they're never really going to feel it. They just like how it makes them look. And narcissists, they don't know, how to really express how things affect them in a way, where they can really express their feelings from the heart. They describe things in a materialistic way. It's always about what it is on the outside, rather than, you know, how it benefits them on the inside as a person. They don't really know how to receive a good friendship. They don't know how to appreciate it. And that's why they have a hard time expressing that to you. Because even with you being a good friend to them, you know, it's just like they feel like they're entitled to that. And narcissists, they'll say things like, like they can't do without you. Like if you're wrong if you leave them, or you're wrong if you're in the friendship. They want you to feel bad about doing something that's necessary for your own peace of mind. So narcissists, they never really appreciate the friendship. They never appreciate anything you give them. But that is one of the reasons why, they target you. That's what they seen in you. They seen that you were free hearted. And trust me, they scoped you out. They took all the time they needed to make sure that, you checked all the boxes before they moved on in. And the last thing is, you were vulnerable. The time that they come into your life is when you're going through something. You're going through a breakup, you're going through something with your family, you just lost your job or something like that, or you're not doing too good in school. And they can benefit from that because they can pretend like they care. And so because of that, they use the excuse that they just need to see you again, like if they can make life better for you. And little do you know that what you're in for is they really going to make your life a living hell. You know, narcissists, they love to like move in so quick with people they just met. They love to start a family so soon. But trust me, they're not really in it for that. There's no strong family dynamics when it comes to a narcissist. They don't want that. They want what benefits them, and that's children. Because as long as they can procreate with you, you know, chances are they're going to be around for a long, long time. Always there, even after the breakup, trying to make your life miserable. And they will even use the children to get to you. They don't care about family. There's no such thing as a loving family to a narcissist. They just look at family as a material thing. They will use their own children to hurt you. Let me tell you, y'all always know I got to give y'all a quick story, a quick flashback story, because all of this that I speak on, it happened a very, very, very long time ago. But when my son, my oldest, my son was about old enough to talk. So with 1, 2, or 3 years old, I don't know, but I remember when I caught him in the car. He had another woman in the car with him, and we were walking. I think we went to the snowball machine, the snowball stand. So he was coming up the street, and it was like, you know, when we made eye contact, he couldn't do nothing but look. His eyes was bucked. And then I seen her in the passenger side seat. And my son, my baby girl, she was in a stroller, and my son would always be walking kind of like side the stroller or holding on to one part of the stroller. But he notices that, so he pointed. So of course he's gonna stop, and then I'm pretty sure that the chick, she recognized us as well. And she was probably like, "Ain't that your kids? I want to see your kids," or something like that. Because, mind you that the narcissists, they live different lives. And she probably was under the impression that we weren't even in a relationship. For all she knew, we had broken up and he was just passing by. No, you're passing by because you want to feel like the big man and you want to flaunt your little side piece around and stuff like that, because that's just how they are. They don't care about nobody's feelings. Even if you are on like a trial separation and you always get back together, they don't care. They move on just that quick. So just like that, he's riding up the street with another woman. He stopped the car. I went to the car and I'm like, "Who is this?" "Oh, I just picked her up from work. I'm about to drop her off. She lives not far from here." He didn't say from us. He said from here, from your house. I'm like, "Oh, okay. So that's how it is. When you come back to the house tonight, you don't have to come inside. All your stuff will be outside." He was like, "Don't start this with me, this, that, and the other." And my son, "I want my dad. I want my dad." So he took him and he put him in a car with him. When he pulled off, I screamed out, "And I'm going to put you on child support." He stops the car, put my son out of the car on a highway, a busy highway, and he pulls off, and my son is standing up there crying. Yes, this really happened. Something that I'll never forget, and I'm glad my child will never know anything about that. But narcissists, they don't care. You have to be careful with who you let in your life, because they look for these things. They target these things about you. So thank y'all for watching, and I will talk to you soon.